guys, let's kick things off with Google as a tech giant announced a brand spanking new AI project to rival ChatGPT. The name is Bard. That's the name. So far, the new conversation AI program will be available to select few testers and then be opened up to a more public release in the coming weeks. Garrett, as you know, AI is the buzzword this earnings season for all big tech companies. Is it better to jump on momentum with any name that's linked to AI or invest in the big boys?
I think the story of this morning was the fact that Shah explained that Bard College was in New York, and that is where Steely Dan formed. Like, that's all I needed to know for the day. So that was information that really just I'm done for the day. I can go to bed. AI, again, we talked about this, we joked about this, but it's true. I mean, anything that you go back 2 years ago and we think about cryptocurrency. Remember when people were like, oh, we're going to be a cryptocurrency company now. We're going to be involved in blockchain. And the stocks went up 80, 90%. And then they ultimately went to 2. So there obviously is a reason to trade these names, and you can't do it, the way that, like the GameStop strategy. And there are a lot of smart people who are looking at some of these companies. Mark was talking about very high implied volatility rank on stocks. And what a lot of these people do is they sell premium to the upside, and then these stocks just keep rallying and they get blown out. And you can't be doing that. So the optimal way to be doing this is exactly what Kenny does, is that you focus on the VWAP to the upside, and then you turn around and you look at the fundamentals with Shah. And if these companies are zombie stocks and you have a negative momentum environment, you short these companies into the ground. As far as AI, I don't know the answer to what the best company is. I'm doing that work right now. I wouldn't say it's going to be Microsoft. I think that ChatGPT, when you ultimately get to it, will probably end up being the AOL of AI, because they're first over the wall. I don't know who that other company will be yet, but we'll continue to dig into it.
Right, but
to Garrett's point, you do not sell premium in stocks where the IV is at a 52-week high. You wait for 100%. It to come off about 10% from that 52-week high. Once it's been down 3, 4, 5 days in a row, and you see institutional money selling options, that is when you can step in and sell calls. Because what will happen is you go out and sell a call, the stock blows higher, and then what you end up chasing that call back, and the IV just blows up. This is what happens to bad traders all the time. You stay away from that stuff. All right. And by the way, how much did Mondelez pay Google to come up with a worse name than Mondelez? That's my other question.
Mondelez. I think, Mark, you have a very good point. I think that is a lesson that a lot of people need to learn as traders. I know some people who are really good traders who got absolutely blown out by GameStop, who were like, okay, I'm going to keep selling premium to the upside. And I mean, you're talking people who were professional traders who have really good reputations in the Chicago Board Options Exchange, and they're losing millions of dollars trying to sell calls on GameStop. This reminds me of that. I would steer clear. I would do what Kenny does.
Yeah. So you go long the party and then you short the hangover. That's the trading strategy, everyone. That's how you do it.
That's it. I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. That's the right move. If you want to play one of those, you use when IV's that high, you use vertical spreads. Once it backs off, you start doing ratio back spreads. One thing I will do
about, Mark.
I know nobody knows what I'm talking about. So the one thing I will do when IV is at really high levels, the one thing I will do, and I did this pretty successful in AMC, is bear 1x2 put spreads. Because when all right, it's too complicated. I'll stop it. Shah knows what I'm talking about, and he knows why it works. I know Garrett does too. But I'll stop.
Okay. If you want to learn more about that,
you don't want to be that long implied volatility is all I'm saying. In those, I'm not saying go crazy long premium either. Let me just that's really my point, right? Use spreads. Use a vertical spread. That fair, Garrett? All right.
Okay. Right.
All right.
Mark, thank you.